Amalur promised to welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur. Be reckoning. Where are we? We are in the Phalanx or whatever. We solved their problem for them, and now there is another quest to do. The Ballad of Bloody Bones. We should also go back to town and tell the guy that they aren't going to be invading us. We should probably really do that at some point soon. Well, if you look at the map... Okay, I was supposed to go down there for that. Is this the town? Yeah, I think this is the town. So let's just run. Run, 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 run. And just keep going for a run. Do, 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 do. I can go for this one. There's a quest marker here. There's some enemies to fight. Get a bunch of experience from all these. Oh, I can loot them. Alright, so what's going on? Let's see. Recording this right now because, I mean, something's got to go up for it tonight. Sandra might be coming today, and might be coming over tomorrow. So I'm going to record an episode, maybe 2 episodes. Prepare for all of that. And then I've got some sorting out to do. Why do they all have these... Why do they all have these steel shields? I mean, steel hammers. Why do they all have steel hammers? It doesn't make sense. Hey, what's up?
Oh, Two Legs, do you come to me empty-handed? What is the meaning of this? The well holds powerful magic, as old as these trees. Throughout the forest, it would vanish and reappear, like a wolf before I was cursed. I remember strongly atop the water was the scent of leechwood. Leechwood? That is the two-leg name for that wood that feasts on strength. It appears through the scent of the well was strong with its odor.
Where are you going, anyway?
Finally! For a while I thought only the Warsworn used the yawl. Henry Kell's my name. Traveller by vocation. I have no trade, but I do have a job. Most travellers have qualms about dealing with the fair folk. Harder to read than These ballads, Fae, they are not only rich in lore. I've heard snippets of a ballad, and a beautiful ruby ring. And I never met a traveller before, have you? You can find a lot of coin if you know where to look. and when. The ballad is called Ring and Reprisal. I know little about it, but if we reenact in the story, a maiden asks a champion to reclaim a ring stolen by a troll. It's a few years too late, but I'll play the role of the maiden. You be the champion. First, you must prove your prowess by hunting wild antelope and bring back something to lure the troll. Who knows? You'd have better luck getting an answer from one of these. You can find antelope nearby. Bring them down and get proof of your good luck.
Okay, so I feel like I want to go back to town and sell off a bunch of supplies. Maybe get some quest XP or something. Let's go back to town for that. Ah! Well, I looted the chest. I blame that you need to do the minigame to open it, and then you still need a key anyway. It's like, come on! I did the minigame. Give me the reward for doing a minigame. Yep, I think part of the reason why this game is so long is that it just takes forever to run around. If I could find something that just gives me like a speed increase. I don't know. Enchant some armor or whatever. Plus 20% speed. Plus 500% speed. Neat. So I think keep playing through, keep leveling up, grab phase stones where I can find them.
Be well.
You be well.
Hello. Care to part with some gold?
Okay, so I think I should sell the Guardian set, honestly. Alright.
Come see me again. Yes. What do you need?
Okay, if I go back to sell...
Come see me again.
Go back to that chest. Right in front of the village. That chest, okay. Not in front of the village. Just take all this stuff and then just throw it into junk. And sell it all. And make a decent profit out of it too. I don't know how often the shops restock.
Hello.
Unless I don't know how often I can get
Goodbye.
stuff. I don't know how often I can get new backpacks, but I definitely want to buy like whatever backpacks I can find. Because holding more items sounds more good.
Can you believe those monks?
Yeah, what can I get you?
Amin's key?
Bye.
Unless you have both Krast's daggers to show me, I'll get back to my drink.
Oh wait, sorry, it
Help will
wasn't
protect
yours.
us.
Where are the stairs? Here's the stairs. I'll go up here.
You made it. You're back. I was so worried that the Fae had taken up. The Fae has recovered, thanks to your potion. Goreheart will be a new community, a place of compassion, and it's thanks to you. Please, take my sword and buckler. They will serve you well. I've spent most of my life dealing with them, but they aren't like us. Goreheart has become a sort of refuge for those settlers who wish to live a life free of Fae. I don't hope you stay in town.
Alright, your sword and your buckler, huh? Alright, 20 physical damage. So this is just 13 and then 8, so 21 damage. It's 21, plus this is magic, plus extra magic damage, plus does physical damage. So I think... no. Alright. Okay, so that's... I mean, to be fair, this has health and chance to steal mana. So if your mana is low, there's a 5% chance to steal a little bit of mana. Yeah, it's not really worth it, huh? And so this does physical and fire versus physical and lightning. So take this, junk that. And then armor. So this is part of a different set. So this is only doing that. This would be this. Plus 4 mana. So minus 5% mana cost and 15% mana regen, or just bonus mana. Plus more defense. So let's junk that. Part of the pensive set. So mana regen. Even more bonus armor versus less bonus armor, but that could give... honestly, that's not a lot of good. This is generally just better. Now remember this, I gave armor and health regen. Plus 0.5 mana regen, but I already have mana regen anyway.
those monks.
I didn't want the shotguns on the back, I wanted the staff on the back.
Exciting, isn't it?
I'm glad that
Faye,
weapons have like a built-in safety.
living in the village like an ordinary person. Some excitement for a change. 5.
Just don't give her, like, you know, too much attention right away. Alright. So we finished off that mission. Oh, look, there's something to harvest over here. Right there. Oh, look, there's another mission.
I'm sorry. Did you say something? I'm a bit lost in thought. Today could be the day you... He is my husband. Although we were together for only one... We had one night together. And then he departed for 3 long years. I can't give you much in return. The Alpha army is notoriously secretive with their information. You might find something in Dyden Hill. That is where Camden... Thank you for your kindness. On that very road. The one lady... That was years ago. Farewell.
Enough of the oppression! Enough of the lies! Enough of the spiritual hoarding and claims of superiority! Matharu does
I was
not
hoping that I would
judge.
be able to just put
She
stuff
loves.
into the chest and just use it
Matharu
as
does
a
not dwell behind the
consistent
mission's walls. No.
storage.
She is in every rock.
But it doesn't
and
look like that's a thing that you can just do.
every
Alright. What's the closest quest? Nana's apprentice?
God and every
Yeah,
storm.
let's do this side quest.
She is with all of us.
I wish I could see, like, how many fate stones I need in a particular area. I am tempted, I will say, to just pull up a map just to look up where all the fate stones are, just so I could find them and get the bonus. Because, like, this part had... Well, I think both of this is Autorath, so I'd have to look through both of these to find all these fate stones. You know, let's do this dungeon first. And then let's just go and look up fate stones, because basically you can find all the ones here.
What you doing down here? Don't you know So, are you foolish or just stupid? Oh, I see. Nanny always was a fool. So immersed in her work that she failed to see that at this very moment they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir. Poor Nanny. So trusting. It is time.
We'll start this off. Alright. Nope. There. Okay. How's it? So it's ice damage, but not physical damage. Yeah, 30 damage versus 41. But this has a utility socket. I still think it's not quite as good. Had to jump. Take that, though. Cinnamon, get off the walls. Oh, probably should have junked those shoes. Hold on. Yeah, junk the shoes. So my health is all the way back up to full. So it blocks more. Right, fine, equip it. My health is just being in double digits. Just feels wrong to me. Like, I shouldn't just be relying on a double-digit health pool to survive. It's like nothing down here, right? Like, I mean, it's a decent staff, it's just not better than the stuff I've got. Actually, if I look at this, yeah, 12% damage reduction. Yeah, it can only take up to 3 targets. Or does that mean 3 at once? Testing costs reduced by 10%. And then upgraded in just 13%. It's like I feel like it maxes at 20. It's like, yeah, sure, it's good to have. Just reduce the magic costs. Just reducing magic costs is just good. No, 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 no. Right, there we go. We are just running around. Just running, just to give it. Okay. Alright. Hold on a sec. Okay, now I can level up. Okay, so if we look at all of the abilities that we get from leveling up, it's like we can craft potions with 3 reagents. That would be... That would be useful, and then we can build up back to 4 and then just have all the recipes. Like, we don't need to have all of the alchemical recipes discovered. We could just look them up. So the most that we need is level 5 to be able to craft with 4 items. And we don't even need that yet, because we don't have that many reagents yet. We can wait until later, but like, that's the most that we need. Blacksmithing, harvest components from some enemies would be useful to, because it's good to build up the stuff that you have, and then you can use it later. And right now, we'd only be getting like really basic components, but it's still good to have. And that, like, if we just want to sell it, that is a little bit of extra money for 1 skill point, and then use up to 3, and then salvage, and then being able to salvage equipment is good. And that at the top tier we might need. Lore stones and treasures displayed on the minimap, we don't need that because we can look up a map. Traps can be disarmed is good. No! Decrease it. Yeah, dark sigils are just removed from the wards entirely. Yeah, I don't really need that. And technically, we don't really need lockpicking, because we can pick locks. We just need to have potentially a few extra lockpicks. If we destroy items, then we get some money back. If we destroy items, we get some of its gold value. If we have a huge inventory space, enough inventory space that we can always make it back to the shops and we don't have to worry about destroying things. You can now sell stolen items at any merchant. is meh. Bribe costs for crime are reduced. Meh. Remove gems from any socket as Sagecraft Altar. You can already pay for that. It is a perk, but it's not necessary. And then minus stealth range, minus sight range when you're in stealth is, I mean, potentially useful, just not what we need, strictly speaking. So frankly, since we can't get this because we're not level 8, we might as well just get this to harvest stuff. So now we have, what is it, 3 points available. We could increase staff or scepter. Get this. So what we need 20 points in sorcery abilities to unlock this tier. And like, I don't necessarily need the healing surge because I can have healing equipment. So I have my passive healing already settled. This would just be useful like in battle. I could either take this or have potions. Really, and potions would be potentially better, but this is more infinite use, but I don't need passive healing from magic anymore. Having a summon would be really nice. So this I keep using. Cost to mark 10 mana, cost to execute is going to be more, but now it will deal 35 extra damage for 3 more mana. I could also just do this so I can cast more, which would also be useful. You know what? From 10% to 19%. So casting costs reduced an extra 9%. If we look at the sorcery, to get to tier 3, we need 28 points, and we're at 16. So we need a lot more points. Hey, a lore stone!
Sometimes this is too hard to believe. But you can accept the strangest fact that you were wrong. Yes, but that and this endless vacuity is horrible. The Ancient Ones were here. They delivered themselves into the world. The time-worn cycle turns with ages. The seasons drift along the stream. They wait for the past. The future brings the forming storm. This is no place for a home, for anyone.
Then yeah, you can see that this is supposed to have a staircase here, but it's impassable, even though realistically, even I would be able to climb over that. And it is kind of foolish that somehow they can't, when they should totally be able to. Okay, more physical damage, more fire damage, more burning. It doesn't have health or mana, but it does have a utility socket. Same thing, but without the utility socket. You know, I'm half tempted to just look up all the lower stone locations in AI, but sweet. We can do the rest of this. Wait, there's an enemy back there? Yeah, the shield of minus 30% mana for 12% damage reduction. Look at the abilities. Alright, because you need to have a few points in sorcery before you can get that shield. Wonder if there's anything in here. Okay, so daggers and fade blades, daggers, archery. Maybe? I mean, to be fair, harpoon sounds pretty useful. Damage reduction while blocking. So you can remember to block. As long as you can remember to block, you get more damage reduction. Combo that with the shield. Now, do they stack? That's always a big question. Okay, yeah, everyone come up close. Night Reckoning for 5 hours. Let's kill all of you. No, it takes actually 135. Oh, hello.
She bested Threng in combat fair. Finian's cycles kept. The exploits of this maiden's role, a burdensome and heavy toll. She lived among the mortal clans and bargained with their kind. Throughout the town they stood in fear of the brilliant fighter near.
Oh, hey, it's you.
Yes? What could a mortal vagabond need with Casmera? Speak! My time may be of the ages, but it... Wait, Father Dinwell sent you, didn't he? Old fool. His path to power was too plodding, and now he wishes to slow me down. They are named Finna and Arbos, and they have sworn to share their secrets. In exchange, they want an ancient treasure buried in the caverns of Waterhall Down. I'll retrieve it, eventually, as soon as... They are Fey twins, and they are beautiful, magic. All they require of me is to fetch for them this relic. It's quite a bargain, believe me. Fine, if you want to be so noble, but don't expect any of the treasure. This is my key. It is in the caves of Waterhall Down. Goodbye now.
Sorry. He's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do anything.
This is
on
so
his own.
exciting.
Let's see.
Time for work.
I feel like this. I feel like the only reason this does one damage is so you can't use it for like a sneak attack kill. Because if it didn't do any damage, then it would technically not be an attack. So you have to deal 9 damage on mark, just so it's technically an attack. So you can actually like sneak up to some people, mark them, walk away, kill them. What's with all the steel hammers? Like, it's to the point where I'm almost wondering, like, does the game keep track of how you play to make sure to give you stuff that you don't want? It seems that I've used all the other equipment other than steel, other than hammers. So it's like, oh yeah, I know she don't want no steel hammers. Oh look, 2 birds. Alright. I mean, like, I'm already here. Alright, so less damage. Gives me a lockpicks, huh? It's like, I'm way up here, I might as well try doing all the things from up here, so I think... Oh, no, we still have plenty of time. We can try to go through this here dungeon.
Glory will be Casmoran's.
Abilities, so I do that. Wait, I just don't have the shield mapped anymore, so the shield just stays on forever. Nope, nothing, nope.
If we're going to press on, then I'll ask you to stay close. I have no courage to speak. Local legend says that the great Fey mage Armin the Clever retreated to these caverns to hide his treasures from mortal hands. Among them, the Selkie Veil. Goodbye now.
What's the habit? I keep trying to use my spell on B, but I don't have a spell on B anymore. That's quite a few Mario lockpicks. Well, I went from 0 to now I have 4. No. No. And no. What is that?
Casmaran fears nothing.
Okay. I mean, armor socket and utility socket, so I could give, what, minus 10% mana costs and ice damage, or, you know, just better stuff. Mana regen. Still relatively small chance to steal mana. Plus just a chance to just steal mana in general. And decrease mana costs. Okay, some physical resistance instead of reducing mana costs. But if I can get more pieces, then I can get mana regen, which is whatever, but also health regen, which is, I guess, also kind of whatever. And then extra armor. I'll track it. Oh wait, hold on, I have a harvest to do over here.
What is this? Our little Egan has made a friend? I have a feeling this is going to be a problem. Obviously, anyone who has ever glimpsed a Fae would know that. The Feylands are such fertile ground for games. The inhabitants are so oafish you can fill your pockets with... Are you going to give us what's rightfully ours, or do we need to start a new game? My brother and I are always ready to play. Then you'll have to pay for it with your life. You see, we have much invested in this deception. We may be criminals, but we're an honourable pair. We worked hard for our prize. Cursed, is it? It does look like you are well acquainted with misfortune. Make certain our paths do not cross again, or my brother will add his mark to your scars. Before the war, we plundered Rothir from within. We were so successful. Sadly, all good things must come to an end. With the arrival of so many wartime outlaws, legend states that the wearer of the veil will be granted strange abilities. You best get baby Egan back to his bassinet. His mother will be worried. Let's hope
Come.
this is...
I didn't know. How could I? Before I came to Goreheart, I'd never known anyone outside. You must think me a fool. And Father Dinwell. Come, let's return to the mission. I must go. See you later.
Okay, guess I'll find you there. Oh no, I actually have to babysit him back? Oh gosh. Okay, well, I want to check out this area. I want to pull up a map just to see where all the lower stones are. So we'll go and check those out on the way back for the next episode. It looks like there should be... No, that's just what areas. I've explored most of this whole area, but there's always a chance I've missed something, so let's see about that.